Last time, the Seven Dons make it back to the Red City. Did some research on the cult and says they're in other major importance. Uh, Emily also ran into the bounty hunters, which, thanks to some clever planning and some sly comments, Garrus and Sveen showed them around the ship, got some money out of it, and they left.
Yeah.
After that, Lunk had some adventures, ran into a moon goddess, had a quick dance, and that's where we ended. We pick up 2 days before Midwinter's festival. Ari,
Yes?
you say you're trying to do research on artifacts of ruin.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Does anybody want anything in particular?
Not that I know of. If you find something that might patch Sphene, go ahead.
You have one.
Oh,
You have
Yeah.
something that's the equivalent of. You're okay.
okay.
Anybody else?
Collecting them just sounds like a good idea just to make sure that bad people and Janice don't get them.
I would assume you meant bad people and Lunk?
Oh, him too. It just occurred to me that it's been a long time since Janice has had an issue, and I just feel like that's going to rear its ugly head in the worst time.
Well, okay. I'll see what I can find.
Thanks.
Okay. Do some research, and the documents I gave you earlier is what you found.
Yep.
How do you turn that with what you found to the party?
I'll come back to the party and go, okay, so I found some stuff.
This is hours later, obviously.
All right. What did you find?
Let me look at it all. Reads over everything again.
Like word for word?
No, not word for word.
Yeah, but that'd be funny.
I mean, you know.
Hi guys, I just got done researching this 5,000-page document. To summarize, in the beginning,
Once upon a time.
Oh, God.
there was a square castle. Oh, wait.
But it wasn't too square.
Okay.
Alright, please, what did you find? Okay, thank you.
So, things I have found information on include the King's Blade, the Sword of Cassadon, the Archcleric's Staff, which also had some stuff that's been blacked out, presumably for security purposes. Something called the Gloves of the Runekeeper. The Wave. The Frozen
thing
Spear of the
audiences do?
Unseelie Court. And a set of pieces that seem to go together because they're listed together. The Platinum Plate, Silver Spear, and Bronze Shield. And then the Gauntlet of the Mad Titan.
I think we've heard of a couple of these.
Well, that's because Thezzer has that first one whose name just blanked my brain.
I know. Didn't Anna get the last one, the gauntlet?
Yes.
Oh.
And I've heard the King's Blade and I believe the staff before in passing.
You guys have heard of the Archcleric's Staff.
I believe. It seems familiar to me.
Sphene, which one of these is it that you have?
I have none of these. Mine is equivalent. It's not a fact of ruin. Artifact of ruin.
Okay, I'm back.
Missed you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow, so much love.
If you have questions, I can answer them from what I found.
So Janice, as you got back from the potty here, Ari just did some research on them there artifacts of ruin, and she's just wondering if you wanted any more information on any of them.
If I wanted any more information?
She's asking us in general. You are one of us, so yeah.
I haven't heard of the Gloves of Ruin that I recall. What are those about?
So, the Gloves of the Rune Keeper are a pair of gloves that they allow somebody to enchant stuff faster. It's also something that allows the person to cast Glyph of Warning, or Glyph of Warding, if I can pronunciate, more than just the standard few times that most people can. With these, you can pretty much just cast it, turn around, cast it again, turn around, cast it again. About as many times as you want. Some rumors talk about the potential for, like, floating cities being a thing that these helped create, more or less.
Wait, you mean like that castle we were at?
Potentially. Hard to say.
Can we hear a little more on the on that King's Blade? Because we know that Thezzer has that one.
And also destroyed a ship at one point.
Alright, so we at the King's Blade, things I found out roughly 1,000 years ago, it belonged to ancient dude, King What's-His-Face, of the What's Place.
Nice name. I dig it.
That must have been so long ago.
Yes,
Names change very rapidly, though.
all the time. And he led a group known as the Knights of said Round Table.
Was his name Artie?
Yes, by
Nailed it.
chance you might be right.
Yeah, myth, story. Sorry, keep going.
And they were tasked with slaying the Empyrean, also known as the Mad Titan.
Okay,
And so with that, they went to go do this, invaded the Mad Titan's homeland area, and this is what causes the blade to be black. When they defeated the Mad Titan, defeated, quote unquote, question mark, not 100%, they pierced his heart, and the heart is what turned the blade on the King's Blade black.
okay. And other than increasing in size, what does it do? What makes it so cool?
Doesn't give me specifics on much of that.
Other
It
than
does
having
mention the
anything for-
fact that it is considered more or less a twin blade. So there are two blades very similar. This is one, the other is a sort of Cassidon.
All right. What's the skinny on that one?
That one is it's really commonly confused for the King's Blade because of their similarities. But the sort of Cassidon is a little weird.
So, okay.
It has a tendency to be a bloodthirsty weapon. And that's not just the wielder. That is the sword itself.
So the sword wants blood.
At least that's what the rumors say.
So,
The two are
Get, like-
considered twin blades in a sense that they kind of are the balancing orders of the world. If a person were to wield one of them, they could potentially turn tide of a given war or situation or whatever going on to their side. But that's also mostly speculation.
Okay, well. I suppose there's no mention of where any of this stuff is.
Unfortunately, no. About the only one. The Archcleric's staff rumors to be potentially in some tower with a person named Favra.
Lung pipes in. Oh, I know her.
Of course you do.
Yeah, she was in the prison.
What? Wait, was that the
Was that
chick who
the one
owned the
that
prison?
Yeah,
lady
the star
who-
pattern faced one.
Was that the lady who immediately hated me?
Yeah.
Ah, her.
So, rumor has it that it is there. There is somebody I plan to go talk to about some things regarding that, but I won't tell anybody who. For purposes of secrecy.
Arbiter?
Not exactly. But I can't tell you anything.
Okay. Cool.
Well, we know who's in possession of the gauntlet. Oh, what were the other ones again? There was a couple others.
So we get the 2 swords, the staff, the gloves, the wave, the frozen
What is
spear.
the wave?
The wave is it's a trident. Apparently the people of the sea carry it, and as far as I've found, they are the only ones who can use it.
Ah, I was just curious. You know, the name left nothing to go by.
So, Seafair would probably do that.
Probably.
Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure I thought she mentioned it, question mark?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Mm.
But, if nothing else, I mean, she's of royal lineage, I would assume she would know something about it.
Likely.
Probably.
Yeah.
And she'd probably be more than willing to tell us if we found her sister.
I mean, that's on the agenda. I'm not really sure as a group what we've decided to look into next. Post
Yeah, we have a
celebration.
long list of quests.
Speaking of those, y'all should give me those so that I can write them all down and we can formulate
Didn't I rattle
plans
off
as
a
to.
couple to you before?
Yes,
Did you write those down?
I have those.
Okay.
If anybody else
Uh,
has any to add,
Feel free to repeat in case I missed one.
Kill Thezzer. That's like number 1 for some of us.
okay.
Kill a dragon,
Okay.
which is already on there.
For a dragon.
Yes. Visit a creation forge. Find the sister for
Anna.
no
Seafair.
Seafarer, thank you.
No, that was. Didn't we start the lit? Okay.
Saying it just because. We have the money in that one castle that the beast, the celestial beast, showed us, which is more of a pit stop, but I digress. Make a guild.
Okay. That sounds about right for what I've got. I mean,
Oh, yo, if we could find some never melting ice, that'd be pretty cute. I could use that.
I
for
mean, I
stuff.
saw some at one point. It was stupid.
Ice, not snow, ice. That's on my list, but
Yeah, I went to a cave once and there was never melt ice.
where?
Over by Wolf's Pine.
All right, cute. Next time we're there, show me, please.
believe it was over by Wolf's Pine. Am I correct, DM?
Yeah, you're right. And you do remember it had a necklace dropped in it. You did saw it. Emily bought it and then brought it to the wizard's tower.
Though, granted, some people have probably gotten to it. Because they managed to free a necklace from it, so...
Otherwise, should we just make it a general rule here to grab those ruinous artifacts just to keep them out of people's hands?
I agree with that. And who knows, they might be of use to some of us.
Yeah, or they may crush our freaking arm off.
That would not be good.
No.
Well, you're right, it wasn't. So, I'd say this is more of a lock in a safety deposit box, yeet into ocean.
But, as we established, there are creatures in the ocean that can bring it up.
Fair.
If it helps,
Well,
the
we'll
only
get there
other
when we
one
get
that
there, I
has a
suppose.
potential location attached to it is the frozen spear.
And wherever Thezzer is.
Well, yes.
I mean, we're working on that one.
That one's in progress.
The frozen spear?
King's Blade.
I think the frozen spear, sorry, my tongue got tied, would probably be a better weapon for Ari, seeing as you use spears.
Fair.
It's currently believed that it is currently left with a dragon.
I wonder if it isn't that dragon we're going to go fight.
That'd be very convenient.
It would be.
That'd be like insanely convenient. That'd be like tabletop RPG levels of convenient.
I'm sorry, what's tabletop RPG?
You haven't played it, have you?
Been deactivated for a long, long time.
Well, I mean, it's been around for like 50, 40-ish years. Anyway, it's just a table, and you have an assortment of dice. You all pretend to be people. Hey, maybe the party here should do a game of that. I think that'd be interesting. Out of game D&D Inception.
Yes.
D&Dception.
I'm sorry, my masters at the time much more preferred fencing and swordmanship over and playing
And
cards over
Just because I never played
Did
it.
you guys say where this dragon you are supposed to be dealing
the
with
Imperial
is?
Desert.
Oh, convenient.
And why so?
Well, because that's where the information says that this thing might be. Is in the possession
Why?
of a dragon currently existing in the desert, from last known
very-
knowledge.
Very convenient.
Yes, convenience. Well,
I'm just trying to think of the name of that game. I can't. You guys
I'm
figure out
sure
what we're
it'll
doing next.
come
I'm
to
just
you.
thinking of it.
Lung pipes up humans and households.
No, that's not it. That's the boring one. I'm trying to think of it. That's like the life sim version, so stupid.
But yeah, I suppose going over the last set that we haven't really discussed, seeing as we know a good bit
is it
about the
mansions and
glove.
monsters?
Huh?
Is it mansions and monsters?
I don't know. Just give me a minute here. I'm thinking it through. I thought you said you didn't know.
I mean, going based off of Lung's hint?
I don't know. No, just give me a few minutes here.
Oh, alright.
So the last couple pieces, which are presumed to have belonged to the same person, also hail out of the Titan War. These pieces were gifted upon the famed owner, which is Theo Theo Pantheon. I don't know if anybody else knows him.
Never met a Theo.
And it consists of, like I said, the plate armor, the silver spear, and the bronze shield.
I imagine it would stay with his family.
It is actually believed that cloud giants, or cloud giant beings, felt better about going to collect it and holding on to it, so that if anything were to happen again, they could send it back out in. But that's mostly rumor.
Well, any other quest things we're forgetting?
I know Gareth had said he wanted me to check into stuff relating to Janice, and I mean,
I would mention.
Janice had stuff which was in the Prison of Mirrors.
Ooh, Vaults and Explorers. That's what it's called.
Creatures,
I remember.
Creatures and caverns.
Nope, it's Vault and Explorers.
Kittens and kaboomies?
That is what?
Blankets and holders.
No, it's the thing I just said, like 3 times. That's what it is.
Vaults and Explorers.
Out of game, it has the DM's approval.
Never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, it's a little niche. But there's other versions of it. Anyway, that's all. What were we talking about?
You had asked me to look into stuff pertaining to Janice.
Yeah, and her personality condition, known as psycho.
Isn't she in the room with us?
Is
For
she?
you to
Yeah.
say that is a little rude.
She's used to verbal abuse, and she's also not very talkative today.
And I mean, seeing as the person in the Prison of Mirrors also knew, I think it's worth exploring that.
See, Janice, I'm not crazy. See, she's passed out on the table again.
No, I'm not.
Out of game, grabs back at Janice's head, slams forehead into table. There, you awake? No, that didn't happen.
So, does anybody else have anything that they desperately need to go do?
Not that I can think of.
None that come to mind immediately?
Warfriend? Anything?
Just listening.
Oh, yo, how long have you been standing in the corner?
I think she
But
was there the entire time.
Do you have any things, you want to go look into, or any places we need to go?
If we stumble across it, I'll let you know.
So you are looking for something?
Well, I mean, your all grand quest is more important than whatever little business I have, so don't worry
Well,
about it.
It's
But if
better
you
to
bring-
put it on the table. We can all
Yeah,
work
it's on
on
the
it
list.
then. We can keep an eye out for it. If
I mean, if
something
it makes you
pops
feel
up.
better, we can stick it at the bottom. But
If we ever are in the region near Beach Castle, I just need to make a stop.
all right, cool.
So how many days until the festival starts? 2?
2.
Does.
It's on that second day, I think.
The Commerce Festival starts in 2 days. You can definitely see the town is buzzing with people getting ready for it.
My ship's haven is round. Sorry, that just makes me chuckle.
I did have to black out a few things on this map because I couldn't get a nice cut.
Wow.
So
Spoilers.
Oh, are you meaning the thing in the bottom left corner area?
And on the right. All right. Well, if memory serves, or maybe I'm making it up here in game, there are races, airship races during this event, is there not? Anyone who, Janice, you usually help without.
I know
help
I
with
heard
this crap?
over. I talked to someone about all the events. I believe I heard something about that.
Sweet. All right. Well,
But don't you need to be signed up for it?
probably. Would you mind taking care of that? We have some training to do.
And why must I?
I don't know. You mentioned it.
You are the one that started.
I didn't know there's a sign up for it.
That's why I told you.
Well, I'm going to be training the crew.
Besides, aren't you the captain? Shouldn't the captain
Nope.
be the one writing down the ship name and everything?
Nope. I'm the one who's training the crew. Because we got to
so
go
you
fast.
relinquish your role as captain then?
You're extrapolating a bit heavy.
I was just clarifying.
That's not clarifying. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Emily, you mind doing it? Thanks, bud. That's what you get for not showing up. Player. See, Emily, you said she'd do it.
she rolled her eyes and just leaves the boat.
I stopped bounty hunters from catching you. Thank you.
She puts her hat on and just transforms into a different clothing appearance and just walks off the deck.
Lunk, you can go with her if you want. Because your player's not here.
Oh, I'm gonna go visit Charity. That sounds like more fun than hanging out with you losers.
Good. See ya. Bye.
At least in good news, he can't make her more pregnant than she is.
We don't know that in game. Remember?
This was out of game.
You didn't say OOC. Yeah.
He can't. He physically cannot.
What if they have twins then?
It's gonna make her
Wait a
double
sec.
pregnant.
Is that not how that works?
Too big.
Chris, I think you need to roll that.
All right. Anyone who wants to roll for number of kids?
I'm just waiting to roll a meteor.
Explodes
Awful.
into a cow!
Is it going to be an airburst or not?
Fine,
See,
I'll call
we need to start talking about logistics of a meteor strike. Anyway, in game, anyone who doesn't want to be out at sea for a day, speeding, get off. Because here we go.
Ari's gonna
Where are
get
we
off
going?
the ship.
I'll get off the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off the ship.
Orphan, are you coming with, or do you want to be,
No, she's getting off the boat.
good luck, Gareth.
After some barking of orders, the Dawn Razor just peels out of port.
Okay.
What was it? What was Emily going to do? Sign Gareth up for the.
For the ship competition. Yeah.
Oh, she said nothing of that. She just left the boat.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll just go along.
Gareth is going to harass Emily over the Rocky Talkie until that happens.
I will show her where it is.
Thank you.
Ari has not been inside the church, correct?
No, you have not.
Nor has
Okay.
Fiend.
Hmm.
Did everyone just die? I didn't hear anything.
No.
Janice?
I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Yeah, literally, just staring at
Okay,
Ari right now. I'm like, you look like you're about to speak.
because I thought I hit
Yeah.
mute.
Like, I
then
asked
just
the
didn't hear
question
anything.
because I needed to know an answer, and the answer I got made me go, oh.
It's all conspiracy,
All right.
Gareth. We all hit mute at the same time just to fuck with.
We all what?
I mean, or I hit deafen. They're right next to each other. Anyway, Dawn Razor away.
Okay, the Dawn Razor leaves port and goes to train. Garrus, make a perception check.
Hold on, I already clicked out of the. Okay. I gotta open up my windows. I had a different task. Hold up. Did I push the button? There it is.
Okay, it's a beautiful day. You're not paying attention to any ports leaving or entering the red city. So you just doing your exercises about, I would say, a few miles off the red city to international waters to train.
Yeah.
Yeah, you train the crew.
Yay! We learned how to make boat go fast and good.
Yeah, you do some diving maneuvers. Try and do that.
Do performance.
Perfect that diving spike attack again.
I say do a
That was
performance
pretty
check.
cool. And we never got that repaired.
It does take a week to repair.
Yeah, well,
No.
maybe we won't. We'll just dress it up then.
Jess, you're saying?
I said make him do a performance check.
Sure, roll performance check. What's advantage?
But we're
With
not.
advantage, you have advantage.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, advantage by perception. You would have found something.
You sloppy, the lot of you.
Beatings all
You look
around.
awful doing it.
We're going for efficiency right now.
You're working on speed. Literally, they're cutting corners everywhere they could.
Well, a lot of them are untrained, so.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Do I have to pull up the freaking crew roster I made?
No, I have it.
Oh, thank goodness, because I don't remember who anyone is, and I made them up. All right. Do you need me for anything else here, DM?
No. I should
Alright.
be good for at least 10 minutes.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna mute myself then and be utterly distracted.
Janice, you lead Emily to the sign up for ship shows. You do see a male tiefling working the stand.
I go up to the stand.
What ship do you have?
The Dawn Razor.
Kind of looks at you as a puzzled look. Shouldn't the captain be signing the ship up for it?
He's out practicing right now, and he yelled at us to go do it.
Okay, who is your sponsor?
Who is the out of character? Who is the sponsor?
You guys don't have one.
I don't know.
Sponsor, please.
He doesn't have one.
Hmm. Unfortunately, you can't sign up without a sponsor.
In the back of your head, you hear a little voice saying, "Maybe I should ask how that comes to be."
Do you know how we get a sponsor?
You find someone of a high rank, major influence, and they'll be your sponsor. Now, if you don't mind, ma'am, looks at Emily, ma'am, please exit the line.
I do a little bow and leave.
Emily follows.
I'm gonna tell Gareth over the walkie-talkie if he can hear me over his shouting at this retards on the deck. I can't enter you unless we have a sponsor.
DM, does distance matter with these things?
No.
Well, it's as long as you're on the same plane.
Okay, well, let me hit a button then. I'll see if I perceive that. I hope this doesn't go well.
You can hear.
Dang it. What was that, Janice?
The sign up person said you needed a sponsor to enter.
Oh, hit up Camilla. She'll be fine.
Should it just say Lilith is your sponsor?
Do you ask her first, please? If you are down with that, or if anyone could ask her.
I guess I can do it for you.
And I think Ari would prefer that neither Lunk nor I head over there to ask her.
Yes, if at all possible.
I mean, well, hey, look, if no one else can do it, I mean, I'm willing.
But what'll it cost you?
I guess I can go do it for you.
Thank you. You're a dear.
Okay.
I
As
stick-
you're making your walk to Camilla's Lilith's mansion, we're gonna cut to Ari.
I was gonna say as soon as you stop talking, I was gonna say I stick my tongue out at the rock.
I'm gonna wander around town a little bit, ask around, see if anybody knows a Gloria.
You find out through a few different people that she is the head cleric of the Church of Ava, and they point you to the church.
I'll thank them and I'll head over that way.
You're up to the church. It's really nice. You see clerics putting up and acolytes putting up different decorations for the festival. You know that this Gloria is a Zadian elf of older age.
As I walk in, I'm gonna kind of approach somebody who doesn't look like they're
Mhm.
immediately doing something,
You
like
do
putting
see-
stuff up.
You see an acolyte come out with a few supplies. You stop him.
And I'm gonna ask, do you by chance know where Gloria is?
Depends who's asking.
Well, I'm looking for a story that she would know.
Well, she's downstairs doing some paperwork in her office. You can tell because it says office on the door.
Thank you.
All right, peace be with you. And she runs out and helps the rest of the acolytes put up stuff.
Okay. And so I'll head down that way.
Yep, you head down, you find Gloria in her office, and she's doing some paperwork. How can I help you?
So, in doing some research on some mystery objects, your name comes up across one.
Oh?
Something referred to as the Archcleric staff.
Interesting.
What, by chance, what do you know about it?
She rolls up her sleeve on her right arm and shows the A tattoo.
Okay.
Do you do the same?
Dari doesn't have sleeves. She has gloves. So
Okay.
she'll basically just peel down the top of her glove.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well then. The Archcleric staff. It's been a long time since I heard that name. It's over 300 years, in fact.
It said it had been quite a while ago. You had known a distant relation of mine.
Oh?
Well, this, according to records, you would know my really, 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 really great grandmother.
My great 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 grandmother.
Yes,
Mhm.
that.
There is a surprising similarity between you two.
It's not uncommon.
So you're in Azamar as well.
Yes.
I see strong lines of Azamar. Your distant grandmother. She was a close friend of mine. We fought in the battle that finally disposed of the Tarask. It was quite strange working with both good and evil to take down a common enemy.
Things like that usually are.
But that same team up didn't stop the person who summoned it. The remaining warriors from that battle, those I could gather with Ari, she went by that name. What's your name again?
Aurelia?
I'm guessing that name runs in your family.
My mother named me for her,
Oh,
so seems to keep the resemblance for most people who may have known her.
there's only a select few of us left who do. So, you and your distant grandmother, when we took down the evil wizard at the top of her tower, she was working on something quite horrific. Does your records show that?
Yes, it said she was working on a particularly nasty experiment dealing with an angel.
All right. Well, this angel is only a tier below Titans. Do you know what a Titan is?
Not particularly. The only thing I know about is I know there was a Titan war, but even that knowledge is kind of limited to certain instances.
So, a long time ago, gods were allowed to breed with one another. The result was a Titan. A god, and essentially name only. It didn't have any worshippers. Considering that gods get their power from worshippers, a being of that strength having none will look to find some to get their god status finalized. Up came Empyrean. He laid claim to the moral realm about 5,000 years ago. All of it. And he was wielding a mighty gauntlet. But that's such a boring tale. You see, Fevra was trying to create a Titan.
But why?
Many mad scientists want to create a godlike being. Kind of like a weapon they could control. Then they could prove that they're gods themselves.
People seem to like doing that kind of stuff.
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of strange folk out there. Well, this said Titan was originally a solar, which are powerful angels. Well, Favreau is trying to combine this angel with a powerful demon. We lost many in the fight to get rid of this ritual. We couldn't do anything about the demon, but we could at least try to save the angel.
But how?
It was because of your descendant grandmother that we were able to do it. She put herself on the line to try to save this being.
And what happened?
The Archcleric staff had the ability to imprison any one creature, but I needed a vessel to do so. Your grandmother offered to be this vessel. I had no clue what I was doing. I was literally playing by instinct. And because of this, both the Archcleric staff and your great grandmother was almost lost. She was never the same after that day.
And where did the staff end up?
Not a clue. I've talked to some very great minds, and they believe that it bound itself to the angel and went inside the vessel.
And what vessel exactly?
Your great grandmother, well, descendant. How many greats there are in this line?
So my great grandmother has it?
Or one for descendants? I see that look on your face.
But that doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't know necessarily exactly what all the rest of my family looks like, all the extended parts, but
And how many generations has it been?
about 12?
You have a very big family tree to go through.
Anything distinctive?
One of my clerics, Janice. For being a tiefling, she looks awfully a lot like a human. And also, her personality changes, was very similar to your great descendant. After she binded with the angel. It could mean nothing. It could be any number of diseases or potent magic. It could be causing it. Couldn't even not even be relation to you. But it's the place to start.
It's as good a place as any at this point. Beats having to dig through literally every family record I could possibly find. Thank you.
Come by again. I would like to speak to a descendant of Arya again.
Well, I mean, I'll be around in town, so if you plan on going to the festival at all, I should be somewhere.
Festivals are for young people. I am quite old.
And Ari's gonna head off.
Okay. Janice, you make your way over to Camilla Lillis. You find Francis, the butler, working there again.
Hello?
I didn't expect you here.
I'm,
You're your friend. I don't recognize her.
I'm supposed to come here because Gareth has a request.
Oh, what's this request?
He wants to know if he can be sponsored for the ship competition.
Oh, for the airship show.
Yes.
I'll report this to my lady, and I'll get back to you.
Thank you.
Okay. He goes about his duties, and are you gonna stay there until you reply, or you're gonna leave?
I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
It's rude to leave.
About 2 hours later, Francis comes back to you. All right, the mistress is waiting for you in the library. And he leads you to there. You find Camilla, and I can pull up the image. Very revealing clothes. Reading a book in her library.
See if I can find. Alright, I'm gonna walk up towards her, do a little curtsy, and then ask for the favor.
Janice, is it? What's this
Correct.
favor my butler has told me about?
I was asked by Gareth to see if you could sponsor him for the ship competition.
Oh. The esteemed captain of the Dawnraiser wants a favor from me. Sure, why not? I love to see how he commands the famous Dawnraiser.
Do I have to get this in writing, or do I just say it to the clerk at the docks?
I'll have Francis write you up something.
All right.
Oh.
Thank you.
By the way, Janice, make a charisma save.
Good thing I have.
Come on, Janice.
No, not that one. Good thing I have +7 charisma.
Oh, never mind, Janice. It's not important.
No, oh, okay. I do another curtsy and I head out right
Okay.
towards Francis.
When you leave the library, you feel a slight shake of a charm spell that you just deflected off.
I pay no heed.
Okay. Emily, as soon as you guys walk out of the mansion, she's like, she's trying to charm us again. Lucky I was able to shake it off. Were you?
Oh, she was trying to charm us?
Yeah, she has some innate ability to charm people.
Oh, nobody told me that. I'm gonna have to yell at Gareth.
All right, you go back to the docks. You have the piece of paper saying you got a sponsorship, and the Dawnraiser signed up for the airship show.
Can I make a request when do they announce the captain's name when it comes up?
Yes,
Can I make a request? Can I write down his name, please?
sure.
All right, cool.
Is there any other Nobles events you want to sign up for? The speed paper is just a sponsorship to all Noble events. Okay, is there anything else, or else I'm gonna skip forward to the Commoners Festival?
I don't know who else was joining shit.
Well, for Noble events, you have jousting, mage duels, and the Coliseum, as well as the airship show.
Was anybody else joining any of those? Out of character.
No, but I do have
No.
a DM, or a DM, a question for the DM after that's decided.
Didn't Lunk want to do the Coliseum?
No.
For the jousting.
No, I know he didn't want to do jousting.
Okay, well, let's say no, because I don't know what Lunk actually wants to do.
Make him do it.
His fault for missing out.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Garrus?
Just be happy we didn't punch his head off.
Okay, so DM, when we're done with our 8-hour speed test for the
Mhm.
day, and we come back in, I'm going to try find a dockhand and issue an order for an expedient repair to the ship,
Okay.
and I will charge that to Ship's Haven.
Let me find the stats for.
We only lost like 20 out of a lot more HP, I think it
Yep.
was.
For the Dawn Razor, you can restore up to 100 hit points per week as that dock.
Okay.
So.
Oh, yeah,
days.
so, yeah, perfect. Yep, that'll be fine. That'll be perfect. And
Okay.
while it's being repaired, stupid phone. While it's getting repaired, I will have the crew do aggressive spring cleaning on the entirety of it,
Aggressive spring cleaning.
including their whatever uniforms they may have.
Okay. Mary Mountain, being a Goliath, all the uniforms are just way too small for
To the tailor. We'll charge that to Ship's Haven too.
Oh,
By the way, have we ever
Captain!
made claims to whose bed is whose on the ship?
This crew has their own quarters.
They
I
have
was
that
meaning for
awkward
us.
series of bunks on the picture I sent the DM.
Yeah,
There's
you have it
also-
on here.
A series of like hammocks. So you can
Yeah.
stack a bunch on top of each other.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I call them bunks. Yeah, they're hammocks. That can be easily taken down when not in use. However, some people are always sleeping, or at some point. So
Well, yeah, because different shifts.
yes. So, and the only place for those bunks are right outside everyone else's rooms.
Anyway, was just curious. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, you get her uniform. She was going to say something, but then you just kind of cut her off and got her uniform.
I didn't. What? I didn't say anything.
Okay, fine. We'll play this out.
Oh, good. Wait. Okay. Well, now I'm nervous.
Okay. Mary Mountain goes up to you. Big lady. She's like 8.5 feet tall.
Yep.
Captain, can I just not wear a uniform? I just feel more free in my normal everyday clothes.
Will uniform inhibit you from doing your tasks?
Maybe, because everything's too small. I just will be, what's the phrase? Big man in a little coat.
Oh yeah, I saw that play. It's a fun one.
It's a play.
Was it Thomas Boy or something? Anyway, what?
Being out in the mountains, I don't see many plays. So what's the play?
Oh yeah, so it's about a part salesman's son. So the son is just never like he's very irresponsible. He's not very good at things. Well, then it turns out his dad dies, and so their business is up for grabs, and a big bad evil business is trying to buy them. So the son and his uptight clerk friend have to go around trying to sell parts. It's pretty entertaining.
You low air there. Got a little tongue tie there. You air sick lowlanders have some weird habits.
Wow, no need to get personal about this.
Oh, it's a compliment. I can breeze easier up in this area. You see the crewmates here, they always have a little more issues.
Yeah,
We're up high in the sky.
fair. Yes.
So you're air sick lowlanders. Because you're from the
Interesting.
lowlands.
Right, I never thought of it that way. That's interesting. Regarding uniform, though, however, it would be best that everyone is in uniform. We can get one made up for you. That'll just look, the best for the show, which is practically for us a military parade to make us look good.
I see. Well, okay, I'll stand around and be weird statue for a bit while Erisic Lowlanders give me weird measurements.
Exactly. If it makes you feel better, your drinks for that night, I'll pay for it. How's that sound? Like after the race.
Oh, I'm gonna make you broke. And she just gives you a pat on the back, which is like heavy slam.
Hold on, I'm inciting her words. Because I have currently. Oh shoot, where's my monies? Wait, they changed it up? I have 4,000 platinum, and I don't want her to spend all of that.
Oh, they did change it up.
Yeah, that threw me.
It looks a lot nicer.
It does. Well, it does, but it's not what I'm used to.
Oh, whoa.
I mean, it's just that one box.
Yeah, the box shifted up.
She has no clue how much money you have, but you said drinks are on you, so
Have
Right.
fun.
Okay, how serious was she with you're going to go broke?
she looked like she can hold her liquor, and a lot of it.
Yeah, that's fair. I have 4,000 platinum. We're fine. We're fine. DM, do not screw me.
But one platinum can hold a lot of drinks. It's saying like drinks are like 2 silver a piece.
Yeah, that's like 1,000 drinks. 100 drinks at least.
Oh yeah,
20?
she'll be dead.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay. The noble events are on the second day. That night is the ball. So Commerce Festival is will be
In the
starting
morning.
very shortly. And then next day will be Nobles events.
Hey DM, when everyone goes to sleep, Sven's gonna bring out the things and put the respective presents on the respective doors.
Okay. You're gonna do that.
Tonight, so that way then in the morning they get it.
Okay, and it'll still be a day before Midwinter. Okay.
But tomorrow's the start of the commoners.
We'll flash
So-
forward to that then. Okay.
That, yes.
So 2 days and 1 night passes, and then next morning you guys wake up and there's a present in front of your door.
In front of whose door?
Everyone.
Each of your doors.
A present.
Is this a bomb?
I was gonna say, Ari's gonna pick it up very, very gently.
There is a tag on it.
What's that mysterious ticking noise?
There should be nothing that ticks.
You best not shake it.
I found the source of the
Yes.
ticking noise.
Especially you, Gareth.
It's a pipe bomb!
I love that stuff.
See if I do anything for you guys again. Yeesh. Anyway, on the gift tag, it says to respective name from Sveen.
I trust it even less. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
And there's a bow on it. Hint, hint. Look at the bow. There's a pin.
Okay, Ari's going to examine said present, kind of pick it up, and slowly work on opening it and stuff.
Do you want me to say what's inside it, Chris, or?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, in Ari's, you find there is a satchel and some ink in there, along with 42 gold pieces.
Okay.
The pin itself, because she was asking about the pin.
Oh yeah, sorry. Where did I throw that picture?
Yeah, throw the picture in the chat. It's fine.
Do. If I can find said picture, found it. So pin has the middle picture on it. Middle picture in a sort of circle-ish thing, and it's like your regular pins. You can pin it to your clothing and stuff.
Okay, next person. Sweet.
Anyone going next?
I'm gonna be like a child and open the present.
Because
All
you
right.
are a child.
You know
In
what?
Janice's, you
I-
find some ribbons and a hairbrush.
What kind of
So you can do your
hairbrush?
hair all cute.
What kind of hairbrush?
Verticole.
Didn't
What
discuss that part with Chris.
Verticole.
the hell's a verticole?
Did you never
A
watch
hairbrush.
Blades of Glory?
I did, but I don't remember that part.
We'll find the scene. You just keep playing.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a hairbrush
Yay.
and ribbons.
Okay, Lungster opened his.
Right. In Lunks, he finds a new hat and belt and 42 gold.
He's excited about the new hat. He doesn't really care much about the gold. And Emily's gonna open hers.
Emily got a quiver and 42 gold.
But hashtag Y42.
You'll find out.
Anyone else? Who's next?
Orphan.
Orphan? Do you open
Yeah,
your gift?
Yeah.
You open the gift?
Mhm.
Okay, in yours, you find a tool and 42 gold.
What kind of tool?
Chris?
Let's say like a socket wrench, but then adjust to any size socket or screw or nail.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll make note of that.
Completely be mechanical, no magic about it.
Yeah.
That leaves Garrus.
Gareth, do you open yours?
I think
I'm
he's
just
fine.
finishing up having the video. One sec. There you go. Re-educate yourself. I will very slowly and cautiously pop that sucker open.
All right. Inside yours, you find a ship in a bottle and 42 gold.
you hear of the Rocky Talkie? Thank you, Speed.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is it just a generic ship, or is it like a specific one?
It's probably a generic ship.
Yeah. It's hard
I
to
mean,
get
it's
airships.
worth asking. I'm adding it to my inventory now.
Don't break it.
Of course not. Care Bear sets it on his desk
Until
And then-
Heart Breeze knocks it over.
and then straps it down.
And that's everyone gifts. Except for one person who isn't here today. In which she would have to go and bring it to him. By the way, the 42 gold was because selling the monster thingy that was on the bow of the ship. Divided between us. It was like 42 and a bit, and I was like, I'm gonna take that bit for a delivery fee.
Fair enough.
So y'all get like 42 and I got like, what, 46 or something?
Close enough.
Yeah. But happy Midwinter's Festival!
Everyone wakes up and the town is just loud. It's normally, you can hear it from the docks, but this is like much louder than any other time you are docked at the Red City.
Well, the town is lively today.
I
If we
wonder
wanted
why.
to go, if we wanted to go out and about, I'd imagine don't worry about your schnazzy pants yet. Your fancy pants.
No, that would be
Speaking
tomorrow.
of those, we should probably go double check on those.
Oh yes, that's right.
Make sure those are coming along as expected.
Or maybe hopefully done?
Potentially.
Okay, you go over to the shop, or you were saying Gareth?
What was?
I interrupted you.
Oh, you did?
I don't know.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
I'm gonna come with everyone and make sure that the crew is deep cleaning everything and that Mary Mountain is getting her uniform.
She got her uniform. The crew
Sick.
is in the midst of cleaning everything.
Perfect. Yep, see, that's fine.
The dresses are done.
Yay!
Final Nixon touches were done right then and there. It's very easy because they had it all planned out. Specifically to your instructions too.
Nice.
You see in the town different bars doing bar songs. You see out in the distance a tree chopping down competition, which goes every about hour or so.
Are they
Archery
given
contest.
axes, or are you supposed to provide your own axe?
You're provided an axe.
Part of me tempted.
Yeah, Sphene, go do it.
Do it.
You see a greased pig try and catch that, and a bunch of commoners are just failing, and they're just having a blast in this mud pit. What do you guys want to do?
I think Sphene will try the tree chopping. Blah, blah, blah.
Are you bringing your dress to the ship first, or do you want me to run
Yes,
back
we're
there?
bringing the dresses to the ship first. If the ship isn't already left port,
It's not. It's being repaired
Okay,
and
we're
getting
gonna
cleaned up.
quickly deliver our dresses to our rooms.
Yes.
Okay. Easy enough. You go
Okay.
back and join the festivities.
Okay, I'm gonna try the tree chopping.
Okay, you see a very macho tiefling who is standing about a foot taller than a normal tiefling does. And just ripped, completely just jacked.
And here I am, little 5'3" Sphene.
Absolutely.
Right, no, I think it was 5'2".
Okay, so you're going up against this guy, and they plan out these two trees are the same size. All right, ready, go. Make a strength check.
Strength check.
One. That's
Not
close.
bad.
Hang on, let me play the music that I have planned.
Actually, as she goes to swack at it, I'm going to elbow the dude next to me and say, 5 gold on the short one.
Okay. He's like, huh, you're on.
I then throw my inspiration to Sphene.
Awesome.
Okay.
So
Add D10.
far,
It's gonna be a
add
one.
a D10 to this one.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll probably be a 1.
It's gonna be a one. Not bad.
5.
Not bad.
19.
The first hit, he swung his axe hard, and he struck the tree, and you cut deeper than he did.
I cut deeper than he did.
Yeah, so you won the first bout. There's going to be 5 bouts.
This will be fun.
If you get a nat 20, it counts for 2 bouts.
Yes.
Okay, roll a strength check again.
Does better
Okay.
than the first roll originally.
He sees that, oh, this puny girl beat me. So he's like, he go do like a full-blown spin attack, and he cuts deeper than you did the second time.
A spin attack.
Yeah, basically. A full, like,
I know,
pivot
it's just,
roll
it's
spin.
just
Instead
amusing
of
to
just
think about
chopping, it goes for a full circle swing.
that. Yep.
So he wins the next bout. So,
Roll.
roll.
Not as good.
Okay. You two, for this bout, you tied for bout depth-wise. So, goes no one. One more bout.
This is the last one.
Yep.
That was 4, I thought.
One
That
after
one will
this
be
one.
4, so one more.
So one more after
So-
this one.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, that's a good swing.
Dexterity?
It's
Oh wait,
dexterity.
dang it!
Strength.
I-
It's the same.
It's the same
mod.
thing.
It's the same.
Same mod,
It's
it's
the
fine.
same.
Trying.
Oh, good, because that's a really good number.
Yes.
Okay. He got 22.
Oh God.
So, he's about to cut down the tree. You're barely just a mere centimeters behind him. But he looks like he's going to cut down the next swing. Final bout.
Would someone like to throw an inspiration?
One,
Never mind.
one.
I mean, you still can. Anyone want to?
I don't know if it's
Well, it's
worth
already
it
too
now.
late. He already decided the results. Are you talking about the next bout?
No, the
Yeah.
next one.
This
The
one,
one
this
that she
swing.
literally just rolled.
Hmm.
Is anyone going to? And I can't use it on myself, can I?
Wait, am I even with you guys?
I don't know.
You can be if
No.
you want to.
You can be if you want to.
I don't remember what I was doing.
Ariel, throw hers down.
No, I think I was on my own. Because I had to stop at the temple.
So add a
Like a
D10.
flip.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Where's like final bout, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna lose. You just really go into it. His tree's falling down, but yours happened to cut down mere milliseconds before he did. And your tree fell first.
Yes.
You win.
I collect my 5 gold from the person next to me.
He's looking all pouty, and he just hands you the 5 gold.
Yeah, it sucks to suck. I mean, well done.
He's just all under his breast cussing. And
For the rest of the day, I will continuously perceive to make sure that no one pickpockets me. Oh, baby.
oh, okay. You find no pickpockets throughout the day. To the next event, you see in the alleyway someone in this military uniform with major bars across his shoulder, talking to 2 guys. You recognize the guys.
Oh, the bounty hunters.
Yes.
Is the uniform Shipshaven or this place?
You know it as some kind of country on Navaratu.
That one. I think that's
Yeah.
Emily's. Okay, cool.
And they're shouting in this alleyway, and this guy with a lot of bars on his shoulder just ripping into these two guys.
I would like to become one with the crowd and sneak over to the edge of the alley and listen.
Okay, make a stealth check with advantage, because you're blending into the crowd.
A lot of people. Oh, baby.
Oh,
I am
boy.
definitely one person in a sea.
Okay. You hear just the tail end of this conversation. What do you mean you can't find her? It can't be that hard. We tracked her down to the location. We even had... It's probably the best place to have this conversation. Let's go, you two idiots. And they walk deeper into the alley.
Let's see.
By the way, was there any reward or anything for being able to chop the tree fastest?
Bragging rights.
Not bad.
I was able
gold
to
for
chop
some
down
of
a
us.
tree faster than him.
This is all good fun. He gives you a nice mighty handshake afterwards and like, good game.
And we'll receive it back.
Hmm.
You know. It was very close.
I'll get you next time.
Well, there's other funs to be had.
Yes! Let's have some more fun. Drinking! And he goes over to a stand as Ellen has. They're serving alcohol and having drinking contests.
Is he wanting me to come with?
He pats you on the back. Come on, my new friend. Let's go have a drink.
So yes.
All right, then I'll follow.
Yeah, what's the schedule of the festival again? How many days?
Commerce events is all day today.
Okay.
Noble events, jousting, coliseum.
Or tomorrow.
The ball's later tomorrow.
Okay.
So everyone is already sloshed for those events tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm done at the temple. I'm just gonna start walking around.
I mean, the only one who can't get sloshed is...
Mean, yeah. Janice, you go around and walk. You know where all the events are. You've been through this multiple times before.
Mm-hmm.
You go around the market district. You see this guy in very, very big guy in this shady cloak. What's this strange beard?
Shady cloak and a strange beard.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
He's selling some items that look very strange on this rug. The items on the rug are looks like a bear carved out of wood. Some dragon scales attached to a string. A deck of cards. And a pair of glasses.
These are some really weird things. What do they do?
Well, his voice doesn't match the cloak and demeanor. It's very sing-songy.
Very what?
Very sing-songy, almost fae-like.
Okay. Do I notice? Hold on. 13 insight, bitches.
Language.
I'm sorry. Do I notice this? Do I pick up on that?
Yes. Based off his appearance and the way he is, he definitely seems like a fae. You know, faes are common. The fairy forest is not but a few miles out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the bear totem here allows you to transform into a bear. This, he points to the dragon scales attached to the string, is a makes it so you can be in any environment ever. This is just a plain old deck of cards. You can definitely tell from your insight, it is not a plain old deck of cards. And these, pointing to a pair of glasses, I allow you to see ghosts.
I'm gonna say in Sylvan, you're not trying to trick me, are you?
No, it says in Sylvan as well. A fae never lies.
I'm gonna give him a dumb look like I know he's lying.
Okay, the deck has a little more fun things to it.
I think I'll have to pass today.
Hey, have your friends come by. I'll be here all day.
I might have Lunk come by.
That sounds like a strange name for a human. Be a
He-
perfect
he-
name for a fae.
He's an elf.
That will explain it.
Hmm.
Descendants of the fae, you know.
Well, you have a good day, and I head out.
Gives you a deep bow, but you definitely tell from even sitting, he was at eye level with you.
Mm-hmm.
Big guy.
Yeah, who's next on the carnival ride?
Ari's gonna wander off and find some of the bards running around.
Okay, you look around. You see different bars. A bard.
Bard, yes.
Yes. As I find my list of bards, you see an elven man have a group around, and he's telling a story of Shipshaven and how it was saved by a tiefling cleric, Mr. Radiant, from the evil horde of the zombies. And it's just overly exaggerated. The shit. Not just a few blocks down, you hear another bard, not cleric, orcish man. He's playing the harp. Guy looks like he barely could sing, but he's just like very enunciative and it's very harsh language, but it's beautiful. He's singing about in common, but you know his accent is very rough. The Sword of Castledon.
I'm gonna wander over to that one.
He's saying that the mighty orc who slay 100 goblins with a sword that pure as black as night. Very exaggerated, very IRL Klingon-esque.
Okay.
Wow.
Ari's gonna toss in a gold coin to him.
You notice it, takes off his hat, bows, and continues going. After the crowd disperses, he walks up to you. So, appreciation of the good art, I see.
Always.
Well, what do you want to hear? You paid the most? You pick the next story.
Do you have anything about, I don't know, the Titan Wars?
Oh, not many like to hear about the, pre-Zadian times.
Curiosity.
All right, what do you want to hear? Just the Titan Wars in general, or just the one?
Pick whatever you think people are gonna like the most.
All right. I'm not going to sing it because I can't sing.
That's fine.
In the story, he does tell King Arthur, the bravest orc of them all, fought with his right-hand man and commander in the greatest battle in the siege of Uthro. Titan, he was saying that between glory and battle, the mighty king has fallen. Body was never found, but his blade was recovered and brought back to Camelot. His dear brother, first lieutenant and best friend, returned his sword and ruled with his own blade, the king's blade.
Okay.
Every once in a while, the sword of Chalcedon is still used in glorious battle. He does in our bow. Do you enjoy that one?
Yes, thank you.
Anytime. I'll be here all festival. And he goes along and singing a much more happy song. More long lines of drinking and friendship. Okay. Here, so you're gonna go follow the bounty hunters.
I'm going to attempt stealth again, and then yes, I would like to try, or to at least go as deep into the alley as I can and hear them.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Okay. Better.
Okay, you.
I don't. It scares me.
Sorry.
When
Sorry, I had a burp that I had to hold in.
Oh, okay.
So you go down the alleyway, and there, off into the deeper shadows, and you hear guy with massive brass on his shoulder, and the two bounty hunters just keep going back at it. And he's like, "That bard told me that she will be here, and I'm going to hire him to find her. I heard that he has some scrying magic. Now, you two better not screw this up again." You're like, "Yeah, yes, sir. If you do, you're not getting paid." And the two bounty hunters are like, "Oh, yeah," just kind of just nodding.
Uh-huh.
He's just the guy with major brass. He just looks around again. You see his face. He would be handsome. It wasn't for a fact there was a scar going from his top right hand temple all the way down to his bottom left hand of his face.
Classy, classy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like his nose has been broken multiple times over,
Uh-huh.
but he looks very, surprisingly, still very handsome for the amount of battle scars he has.
How old is he about?
Human with a mid-60s,
Okay.
very fit for his age.
Okay. My mental picture is, I gotta jump on the right thing. Is this dude? Is this far off? Doink.
Here's what I have pictured, but it's very close.
I mean, I assume this is the person we were looking at.
Copy.
Oh, you're fine. I have to finish the text.
And I don't need to find it because it's not copy and pasting well. Without the eye patch.
Oh, dang. Okay. All right. Nice, nice. He's a bit more beefy than the one I snipped. That makes me nervous, but okay. All right, cool. Do any of them come through the alley?
No, they exit the other side of the alley.
I'm going to follow him. And then into the Rocky Talkie, just inform Emily of everything that's going on and ask for her help following people. Even kind of make that generic request to everyone in the party. For anyone who wants to.
Speaking of having a drinking competition, and everyone else is sloshed except you.
I think I'm gonna call it for now. I want to enjoy some other festivities.
Oh, come on, drinking buddy. And they just pass out.
And Sven's just gonna quietly walk away, not to wake them.
Okay.
Do I need to roll a stealth for that?
No.
Okay. They're passed out
The
so
bartender's
bad.
like, I'll have him pay when he wakes up.
And she's just gonna nod and just continue heading out the door.
Okay. Garrus, you see the two bounty hunters, they split off into different direction, and Major
it's-
Brass is going to a third direction.
Okay, so it's those two and him going in two different directions, correct?
Three different directions.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take the chatty bounty hunter and follow him, and then if anyone's helping, let me know who you're following.
I was busy
Right.
drinking.
Because I got a feeling that Havelock, I mean, old dude, is going to be seen tomorrow.
Ari's not doing much. She'll come and try and tag along.
Okay, it takes you a bit to get to the street you were at, to the street Garrus describing. And Garrus, you don't know the city that particularly well, so it doesn't really help.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Hello, join us.
Oh,
Hello there.
Oh, it's Jordan.
Wow.
It's okay. You really didn't miss anything yet.
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 Yet?
Yet.
What are we on
Okay.
break?
No, we're following bounty hunters and a military dude.
I was kind of wondering what all the noise was.
Oh, it's the festival.
So, based off the description, you're talking to Garrus, and then you see someone with Major Brass, as Garrus is describing, walk right past you. Ari.
Ari is going to kind of nonchalantly just let him pass,
Mhm.
wait out a little bit, like a good couple yards distance,
Mhm.
and quietly kind of sneak her way through the crowds following him. But not super closely, just enough to make sure she's got the right person.
Mhm.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta go switch laundry.
Okay.
Miss you.
Okay. Do you describe him to Garrus?
After I let him pass initially, yes.
Yeah, that sounds like him. Follow him, maybe. Just see what he's up to.
Okay.
He's hiring the bounty hunters. So
Okay. If nothing else, I can probably talk to him a little bit.
hey, that'd work. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you much.
Okay. At that, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break.
Good, I'm starving.
We'll be back here at 8:48. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to cut to Ari and Garrus.
I know I heard the Rocky Talkie, but I'm gonna try and see if I can't find the bounty hunters.
Okay, make a perception check with disadvantage.
But I know them.
Big city, lots of people.
Lots of people.
Perception.
Perception with disadvantage.
A bit. Make sure that sends over. Beh.
You good?
Yeah, I see nothing.
Yeah, just wrong district, wrong time, a lot of people.
All right. So with the dude I'm following, do you need me to roll anything for that?
Do you want to stay a distance?
Yeah.
Okay, roll stealth.
Okay.
What's the advantage because you're in a crowd?
Dope. That should be like 8 and 9 again. Oh, not bad.
Okay, you're keeping an eye on the guy. He's in no big hurry. Takes a few
Okay.
back alleys, but you're able to follow just fine without being caught by him.
Okay. All right. Neat, neat. Does it look like he's heading in any general direction or just kind of wandering aimlessly?
He's going through more of a rundown district, the
Okay.
town.
Are
You
there
do
s-
see
Okay.
like
Keep going.
hags and stuff, kind of like doing some peddling,
Mhm.
like shady back market deals, and you get caught in the arm by one. Hey, mister, I can read your fortune for you.
To him, I'm going to say, and I can read yours too. And then very like pull him in close and just right into his ear. You're going to have 2 broken legs in a matter of 30 seconds here if you don't be quiet. However, if you are quiet, you will have. I'm going to put 3 gold into his hand. Now shush and have a good day. And start walking away.
You're so kind. And she releases a hand, your hand, as you walk forward.
Did I
Hard to tell
lose her?
because it's a hag. If it's male or
Oh,
female.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't lose my tail, did I? Or my
No, you
lead?
still have him.
Okay.
She was just trying to distract you and it didn't work. So, Ari,
Violence is always the answer.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to say. To get because I'm covered in mud, I'm gonna head back to the temple for a change of clothes.
Okay.
And I'll take Lunk with me because Charity wants to see him.
Yep. We'll get back to you in a
God.
minute. Ari,
Yeah.
you're remaining stealth. Tail this guy.
Yes.
Okay, make a stealth check.
The best at this.
Okay. He looks like he noticed you. He doesn't care. He walks his way down to the noble's docks.
I'm gonna look like I'm following him,
Mhm.
but because I want to talk to him, because I'm interested.
Okay, you get down to the noble's dock where they have the fancy ships, and then he turns around. What can I do for you, ma'am?
Ari's just gonna kind of like half stare at him. I don't know, you draw attention somehow.
That's just my mere presence. So, what do you want to do with the ambassador of Shangri-La?
The what?
Do you want like an autograph or something? You look like you're a fan of my noble accomplishments.
Yes. I love hearing about people's stories.
Okay, make a deception check.
Deception. I can't find it. Okay, there we go. God damn it. All the bad rolls right now.
He has a sly smile on his face, and like, I'm sure you do. Come aboard my ship, and I'll tell you all about my accomplishments.
I couldn't possibly. I know
Oh?
my friends in town are going to be looking for me if I don't get back soon.
I see. Do you know of a certain friend of mine is um, looking for me now? If you spot her, just tell her to meet me at the abandoned warehouse tomorrow morning.
What friend?
Oh, Emily Conwell.
If I run into anybody by that name, I'll let you know.
I'm sure you will. Well, off. Have fun at the festival, and I'll see your friend tomorrow morning.
I'm just gonna look confused as I walk away. Like, what?
Okay, Garrus.
Hmm? Yep.
Before you have to go.
Yeah.
Okay, you see the warehouse that he's about to enter into.
Okay.
Hanging
All
back.
right. And he ducks in like a front door or something.
Yeah, he walks in the front door just casually. Just walks in.
All right. Are there people around the warehouse at all, or is it like
Uh,
deserted?
you do see a few people taking goods in and out.
Okay.
Tieflings mostly. Same
Are
crate that you saw were delivered to Angel Tears.
cool. Okay, so that sounds like a Camilla Lilith thing. Or yes. Anyway, do there look to be like windows up high on it and kind of a alley or something?
There's alleyways around it. This warehouse also looked very familiar to the one you raided not 2 months ago.
Okay. Um, let's see. Because I know I'm in my civilian gear, but I'm still like armored up. I would like. Well, first I'm going to tell the party in the Rocky Talkie. The dude I'm following has slipped into some kind of warehouse. I'm going to jump in. We're over in the Scribes area of city, part of town.
Hmm. Okay,
And I'm
as you say
going
that into Rakitaki, you feel a clunk in the back of your head,
Don't.
and you
Ooh.
go unconscious.
right. With that, I do have to go IRL. Bye, guys. GG.
Have fun.
Do we hear that clunk or anything?
Doubtful.
As Gareth stops talking to Rakitaki,
Was it a very abrupt stop?
mid-sentence.
Hey guys, I think we should go and find out what happened.
Warfriend, at this time, what are you doing?
She's been on the ship with her tools, just doing some tweaking to
Hmm.
her gear, and on the off time, she's been just little scraps of wood and metal that she has, just kind of carving into it and making little charms and whatnot.
Hmm. Okay. The boat's very busy being cleaned.
Yeah, she's just staying in her room. She hears the boat getting cleaned. She just
Hmm.
you know taking care to make sure that her scraps get cleaned up and thrown away.
Okay, sounds good. You hear Rakitaki's fiend. Hey, we should go check on Gareth.
After she says that, I say in Thieves' Cant, try and ask where anyone else in the party is.
No one can understand you because you're speaking in Steve's Cant.
I'm sorry, do the what and the what?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I did not mean to talk. I was speaking to someone in front of me. My bad.
Oh, understandable.
God, what idiots. This whole entire party. I cannot.
I'm sorry,
Ah.
what about this party?
Why are you talking about orange juice?
Well, I went with Janice, and at this time I tell Janice that we need to find the rest of the party, but
He said he
not
was over in X area where he was.
Hold on, I tell Janice not over the walkie-talkie because I am with her. I tell her that we need to find the rest of the party without saying it over the walkie-talkies.
Oh,
It
I
is
have to.
it is
I'm covered
imperative
in
that we
mud. I have.
find the rest of it is imperative we find the rest of the party without alerting our locations to any possible enemies that may have taken Gareth.
Well, I'm covered in mud. I need to go change.
Yes, you do that. Did you hear where he was located?
No.
Okay, well, why don't we meet at and I name a tavern that is close to where I think the abandoned warehouse is.
Okay. You name a tavern.
We'll call it Little Ducky.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. Just because yeah. All right,
Just
Janice.
'cause I
Meet me
can.
at Little Ducky. You know where that is?
I think so.
It's over, but I described the location to you further.
Mhm.
I will
Oh,
meet
okay.
you
Yeah,
there
I can do
later.
that.
Okay, I need to find the rest of the party. It is very important that we do not reveal our location or that we are to coming to his location.
You hear over the walkie-talkie a voice you do not recognize. Too late. What about this little ducky?
Just okay. Out of game question. How the hell do the Rocky Talkies work? Are they always open? Are they always active?
When someone's speaking into them, they're like a radio. You have, like a.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't speaking into
I
it.
wasn't speaking into it at any point.
He was
I
speaking
took it away.
directly to me.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. That I
That's why I
misunderstood.
said
So,
that's why I said I'm talking to Janice, who is
okay.
physically with me.
I
Retcon.
got confused by that. Okay, we'll write
Yes.
on that. So yeah, you
Yes.
told Janice to meet by Little Ducky,
Yes.
and you're gonna find the rest of the party.
Yes. And then as I leave, I ask, "Oh, I don't know." I ask someone else where they are because I want to show them what we won at the pig event. I'm a little short on names. Sveen,
Yes.
where are you? I want to show you what what Janice won at the event. She is covered in mud. It is hilarious. She is changing right now, but uh, I want to show you what we won.
Okay. You said over by the pig place, right? Or where did you say
Yes,
you were?
yes, over by the pig pen.
All right, I'll be on my way. But we should really be finding Gareth.
Nah, he's fine.
I, he stopped mid-sentence. I
Oh,
don't
he
think
didn't. He's
I don't-
fine. Just
I-
it's okay. I'll see you there.
Okay. Okay. And I'll head over to the pig pen area.
Okay, you find Lunk, and he's pacing.
Oh shoot, I gotta um. Hey.
Hey.
Okay.
We.
So this whole thing is ridiculous. But you know, Janice managed to do it. She pulled through in the end. She held on to the pig's legs for dear life, and she won a ring.
I didn't win a ring.
You want gold.
I won gold.
You replied over
No,
that?
no. I didn't reply. That was out of character.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Love flying.
She won a ring.
Wonderful. Anyway, Gareth,
What about him?
we should go find him and show him your prize. Or, sorry.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not bother him right now. Come on.
I think we should bother him.
I think it would be a good idea if we went over here or went over to that building so I can show you the ring.
Can I do a perception check or anything?
Yeah, make an
Hey,
insight check.
Insight. I see all.
What is
You
this?
do. Actually, you get perfectly what he's trying to hint at. Someplace quiet, remote, and no one can hear. So they can show you
Let's
quote,
see
unquote,
that
the ring.
then.
It glows, so I just wanted to go over to the
Yeah,
where there's
let's
no light.
go. Let's go see it.
Okay, when we get over there and we make sure that and I look around to make sure no one's around, I'd say that yes, I agree and I am aware that there might be something wrong or Gareth might be in trouble. I do not want to say anything over the Rocky Talkies in case anyone on his end would hear.
Anyway, we should get going to see that ring.
Yes. We have to redeem the ring at the Little Ducky.
The little ducky?
Yes.
I'll
That's
have
where
you show
Janice
the
is
way.
meeting. That's where Janice is meeting me, so I can give her the ring.
Have I heard of this place?
You know it's a tavern. Lunk probably knows
Okay.
where it's at.
Okay, I'll head over to that tavern. I'm not gonna-
Ori, just roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Okay. About this time, you're just in deep thought, like, oh boy, just sweaty face meme right now. It's like, oh boy, we just got caught by so and so. You just wander through the market district. You see a very big guy in a shitty cloak and a beard, having 4 items out on his cloth. Just happen to catch your eye, and you just need something to distract yourself with. And this person who's just sitting down is at eye level with you.
You are a very tall person.
The voice that comes out is very sing-songy, Sylvan-esque. Oh yes, I am. Would you like to buy some of my wares?
And what exactly is it you have?
Oh, he sells a bear totem, dragon scale necklace, a deck of cards, and a pair of glasses. He gives you just a brief rundown of each one does.
And what's the going prices?
Depends which one you want. We get a little barter. Well, how about you pick an item first, and then we can barter.
I'm deciding. That deck of cards seems interesting.
Alright. I'm not interested in the gold or jewels or anything like that, but whatever you have on you, you're willing to get rid of.
Such as?
The nice cloak you have.
Not for sale, unfortunately.
All right. What are you willing to give up?
What am I willing to give up?
Just remember, I'm not interested in gold or jewels or any of the mortal currency.
So then what is it exactly that you'd want? You
Mm,
seem interested in the cloak, and I mean, you could say that that's considered mortal currency.
it's more like a trade. How about this? Half your life for the deck.
That's quite an exchange, considering that that could be half of what remains. Or half of the whole.
Let's go with half the whole.
And Azamar lived to be roughly 80.
80.
So,
40.
ooh. I don't know that I can make a deal like that. That leaves me with hardly any time to continue.
It's up to you.
And Ari's gonna take off.
Suit yourself. Okay, at this time you do run to Lunken Sveen, and they're walking over to a tavern.
Hey, Ari! Or do I see Ari or no?
Yeah, you see Ari.
Hey, Ari, you should join us.
Oh?
Lunk is saying that Janice won something good that you definitely want to see.
I as well.
Can I make persuasion?
Right.
Maybe.
Ari, roll an insight.
Insight.
Damn you guys. That's 20s all around. Yes, you definitely want to see this item. It's very important.
Okay.
Just remember, this is Janice's ring. She won it by catching a pig. Very
Oh.
greasy and slippery pig.
I'd heard of that contest being around here, but
Oh yeah.
Okay, you walk into the Little Ducky Inn. It's pretty quiet, considering the festival is outside, not inside. The bartender just barely awake, kind of just snoozing, wishing he could be at the festival, but he's not.
Hey, barkeep, what seems to be the... You look a little down.
Everyone else gets to be at the festival, but not I have to be at work.
You own this place?
No, the owner's out having fun at the festival. I'm just a lousy worker who drew the short straw.
That's a darn shame. Well, you know what? We're gonna bring some of the party here. I got another person coming real soon. You wanna give us a couple of... drinks?
Yeah, sure. And he just pours 4 glasses of ale and just puts them on the counter.
All
Gold
right.
With what?
Why don't you
One
pour
gold
piece.
piece. 1 gold piece for all 4 of these.
I'll
why don't
hand it
you pour
over.
one for yourself? Why don't you pour one for yourself on me?
Ah, sure. Pours 1. Sure.
How much is this total?
Gold and 2 silver.
Yeah.
Are you getting it, Lunk, or?
Yeah.
Are you getting all of it or his?
All of it.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
Thank you. He puts his cup down after he finishes it.
Jeez. Well, anyway, this ring is fantastic. Yes, we really should show Gareth. And then, kind of quietly, I say, I didn't want to make it I didn't want. Okay, starting over. I heard the thing you're talking about with Gareth. I didn't want to say anything over the Rocky Talkies since they are rather loud and there might be someone on Gareth's end that may be listening. I don't want anyone to know that we are going to check on him.
Well, I have other information relating to potentially all of that.
Oh, really? You might know what is going on?
Not exactly, but I followed what Gareth understood and explained as being their leader, or I guess their paying person.
Oh?
Unfortunately, I didn't follow very well. Don't make me follow people. But I don't know how much he thinks he figured out.
Okay.
He's looking for Emily. And if all goes to reason, if they're aware that Gareth and Emily are friends of some sort, they might have taken Gareth as reasoning for her to show.
So they want Emily.
Yes. From what he said to me, he's from the same area she is.
You met him?
Like I said, following didn't work very well.
Okay. Well, oh, yes, we'll do our best. But we must wait for, Janice to get here. I wouldn't want to show up with not a full team.
Okay, about this time, Janister changed, and you found Emily, and you brought her with.
Okay.
Did, Janice explain anything to Emily, or just...
Emily was listening in a walkie-talkie and realizing there's something's up, so she went to go find someone. She found Janice first, and now you have 5 out of the 6 current members of the party.
Okay. Oh, okay. Does, Emily understand Thieves' Cant?
No.
Cat. Okay. Alright then, yeah. I inform Emily and Janice of that I don't want to, reassuring Janice that I don't want anything to be told over the Rocky Talkies in the case of letting said perpetrator know that we are coming as a party.
Oh, okay. I get that.
And I also say that apparently Sveen knows where. Oh, sorry. Who did the bad following?
That would be
Ari.
me.
Yeah, Ari. Ari apparently knows where we have to go. And I'll let you take it from there. Sorry?
So, as far as this person told me, and it sounded more threatening than anything, that if we don't show up, it may get worse. Emily is expected to show up at a warehouse. Now, of course, I don't think it'd be wise to send her alone.
Of course. That is why I called you out here to this little ducky. Oh, anyone, any ideas?
I
We
do
show
think
up
we
and
should go
say we've
collect
got
the other person before we head to go find him.
other person. Oh,
Warfrin.
oh, right. Yes. How could I forget?
Warfrin
know
doesn't have a walkie-talkie yet, does she? Wait, no, she
I
did.
thought she did.
Yeah, I thought Gareth gave it to her.
Well,
Maybe?
then that is super, because we need to find her, and we need to make sure not to reveal any information. But we need to make it sound like only one of us is going to go meet up with.
Hey, Warfrin! Can you hear me?
No.
Warfrin seems to be busy, not replying.
Do you guys not hear me?
We heard
No,
you
but
there.
we did there.
Oh,
Warfrin, can you hear me at all?
yeah.
Oh, there you are. Anyway, I was wanting to show you something that I won at the axe chopping thing.
Alright.
Come meet me over at the Little Ducky Tavern.
The what?
The Little Ducky Tavern.
Okay.
Alright, I can't wait to show you.
Right.
So outside of the Rocky Talkie, that is the only mention of our current tavern over the rocks, correct?
Correct.
Okay. But till she shows, we need to have a plan. We need to figure out something. May it not be in stone, may it not be permanent.
Well, I mean, our stealthiest ones, we have an idea of where it is. It would be
can
the best
always-
idea that our stealthiest ones look for
it
other
being
ways
me.
into the building, maybe, or...
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of sneaking in, but considering I heard him say abandoned, there might be a slight issue in anything creaky or anything broken. I would do my best to get in, but I do not want to do that if the rest of us believe that is not the best choice of actions.
Well, I am definitely not the stealthiest. I can say
I
that
can
for
do
certain.
that. I can do that, but I want the rest of the parties.
Well, what if there was a distraction?
That may work, but the distraction would have to be something that they may, yes, they would know we are there, but they would need to not be suspicious of anyone else being there. So maybe not you. Maybe it's want someone else who has not spoken to any of the team yet.
I mean, I can look like other people.
If you can do that, that just might work.
Because I do have a disguise kit.
For some reason I thought I did too. Maybe I did, but then I do
You
have a
lost
disguise
it when
kit.
you lost everything. No, you lost
You lost everything, Lunk, remember?
Okay,
that
then
one
I gotta
time?
remove. Then I gotta remove that. Oh no, out of game. Then I have to remove that. Us? No.
Still finding the repercussions of that one card.
So.
As I try to give you guys another
Oh,
deck.
wait. Hit the lock button. Hit the delete. The lock. Okay, got it. I did pick up a new thieves tools though when
You
I
did.
lost everything. But the disguise. Okay, so I no longer have a disguise kit. Got it. Can make yourself look like someone else. That just might work.
I can do my best. Or at least try.
That sounds like a solid option.
That or didn't Emily... She changed her look before she left, didn't she?
Emily pipes up. Yeah, I can. And she changes her look again to a male.
Hey, Emily is here.
Yes.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. No, I'm sorry. It's yeah, it's the other one who's on their way.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Warfrin, it takes you a little bit because you have no clue where this tavern's at. After asking around, you do find it. About 20 minutes. Guns by since you got the first call and you walk into the tavern.
Do we see her?
Yeah.
Hey, Warfrin, over here!
Come join the party.
Come see what I won!
Over.
You're over here now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're just a little quiet. Sorry. Okay, in actuality, I didn't win anything, but I did beat them. But Gareth is in major need of help, and we suspect kidnapping.
They kind of heard.
Oh, yes. So we couldn't say anything over the Rocky Talkies, or suspicion of someone on his end finding out.
Gotcha.
We were thinking of sneaking in to the abandoned place that Gareth at, or that we assume he is at.
Of course,
I was
very
going to sneak
carefully.
Yes, I was going to sneak in. Ari here was going to change her disguise.
I
Look
was.
like someone else. Yes.
Speen is my name, not Ari.
Ian was going to look like someone else and try and distract them while I and possibly someone else sneak in.
So,
Yeah.
you're good at stealth, or what are your assets?
Can
Like-
study stuff, but I'm not very sneaky.
You're very what, but not very sneaky?
No.
You're very what, but not very sneaky?
I can study, but I'm not very sneaky.
Okay.
So then I guess it's up to me to sneak in. But we still. need to
Emily
figure
pipes
out
up.
this-
I can sneak in, but I'm the one they're after. So if I get
Yes.
caught, this is all over.
Yes, that's. I know you can, but for that reason alone,
Question.
I.
I have a thought. Emily sneaks in, but what if I look like Emily?
Yeah, it's a very risky play. Emily says.
Very risky, and I agree. The plan needs to come. We need to come up with a plan quick, but not quite that hasty. What if they are looking to do some danger, some damage to Emily?
Well, I
They
can
might do it
take a
to
couple
you
of
instead.
hits. Of course, at that time, the facade goes away a bit.
Exactly, and then they would know something is up.
But then we also
Something.
have the upper hand.
If you could prevent them from feeling any bits of harm to you until I get far enough in, or things are figured out, then we might be able to do it.
If they attack her, she's the most likely to survive.
Yes.
Okay.
If the rest of us can get in shortly
Now, my next
thereafter,
question. I know I am very good
Sneak away.
at persuasion and such. Who else is?
Persuasion, I am.
I'm fairly okay at it.
Alright. Because if I'm going to play Janice, or sorry, Emily, wrong one, then someone else needs to be the quote-unquote leader. Because someone needs to bring Emily to them.
Good idea.
That way then it gets a couple more of us through the door.
Well, the fact is, I've already been seen.
Yes,
So you would be the most
But-
likely option to send her.
Yes.
they might suspect that you know Emily since you came back so quick.
I mean,
They give you a description of Emily, what she looks like.
not particularly, but I mean, I could say this person said her name was Emily.
Might I add a suggestion to say that you looked around and you talked to a few people in regards to Emily.
That's a fair
I mean,
point.
she is
Hey,
she is wanted
question.
by some. Yes.
Is there a boat where we particularly dislike some of the crew on there or anything?
Stop. Sorry, I was telling Google to shut up.
Is there a what now?
Is there a ship with crewmates we particularly dislike?
Why do you ask?
We can throw their name under the bus, so to speak. Or under
Oh.
the
Clear out
carriage,
the
I should
Seven
say.
Dawns.
Yes. Saying, we asked the ship about this person, and they said they had someone of similar name.
Well, and I mean, they've talked to. No. You should be the one to talk to them. You've had dealings with them before, haven't you?
Yes, as Sphene.
Yes. Therefore, you should be the one to talk to them.
Might
do
I
they-
ask
are
your
they
thought process
aware?
on that?
Because you've seen the people, and yes, they're going to. I don't know.
Suspect me.
Potentially.
But I think I have a thought of how I could word it. They were looking so desperate to find them. And I couldn't help but feel pity for them. So I decided to help against the orders of Gareth. And found her wandering another ship.
Hiding out. Yeah, hiding out. There, yes. I like that. That sounds very good.
Or she could be have been hiding out in one of the taverns.
True.
This tavern.
But that might be
Bit
suspicious.
ironic.
Yeah, that's why we met here, because we found Emily here. Oh wait, no, never mind. No, bad idea. Forget I ever came up with that.
Because if they've heard us speaking, they've heard us come here.
Yes,
We need to pick somewhere else.
very well.
Hey,
But
where was the tavern I went to earlier? It got completely everyone else wasted.
That was called. Give me one sec.
I have an idea with that. If you're
That was
going
called
where
a half fiend.
Half Fiend?
Yeah.
I was at the Half Fiend earlier. I could say I was found her there.
yeah, there you
she
go.
could have just
An
as
actual
easily
place
been
to
drinking
work.
at the competition
Exactly, and I found her.
and found her
drunk.
passed out drunk, and so she talked.
She talked and told me a wonderful story. Do I know
Yes,
much
but
about her
we-
past?
So
Well,
maybe
Out of game.
I can still do it.
Hey, this is out of game. Do I know much about her past?
Besides the lil that she told everyone,
Which was that she was being hunted.
she was being hunted and she was a royal.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
But I need to interject. We should silence Emily, or rather the quote unquote Emily.
I
Yes.
could just try and disguise someone else.
No. Yes, disguising someone as Emily is a good idea, but
I have
she
shackles.
cannot talk. She cannot talk. The Emily puppet, or the one posing as Emily, should not talk.
It
They
would make
may
the most
know
sense.
how Emily talks, or they may know Emily, so you cannot suspect of any illusion. Everyone agree with that?
So, I will bring her in as the capturer.
Yes, as yourself.
Yes.
I thought I was being a part of that.
You are the captured, you are Emily.
Ah,
And Ari's gonna kind of take out and jangle around her, the handcuffs.
so I will be silent the whole time then.
If that is okay with you.
Of course.
Excellent.
I will try and make one of these loose enough that should you pop it, it shouldn't break them.
I
Yes.
can only hope.
Make it loose, but, make it so it doesn't fall off.
Of course. And that way, when they hand you over, I'll take them off.
And I stick them right in
And
the
everything will be good.
face. And I take out my axe and hit them right in the face.
Hold out just a little bit on that. We don't want to do it too fast.
Yes.
All right.
Emily pipes up. Make sure you're not carrying any weapons, or at least make it look like you carried a bow, because they know me as using a
An
bow
archer?
only. Yeah.
I have a crossbow.
I suspect to know me as more of a longbow.
So we'll go pick up a cheap one.
Or just hide any weapons.
Hey,
Should
Emily.
Emily
I could-
have should
I have-
Emily have a weapon on her? You found her drunk and she talked. Does she have her bow on her?
Well, you can use my oboe. I have. She pulled out a bag of holding her just plain old bow that she used for the longest time. Excuse
Perfect.
this. And you give me a new quiver, so I'll just give you my old one.
All right. And I'll sling it across my shoulder or whatever, archer style.
Into position.
Into position.
Well, first things first, we need to make sure you look like me, and
Mhm.
right now you don't.
I look like the exact opposite. So we'll head over to the ship. I'll doll myself up as best as I can.
Post haste. Be swift. Godspeed.
We should
Yeah.
walk over separately so it doesn't seem. And we should meet back over at the pub.
At this pub or the
At-
other pub?
No, the other one. The half
Ah.
fiend.
The half fiend. Yes.
Are they doing multiple drinking contests?
I wouldn't be surprised if you just said, you know, I challenge you to a drink.
Well, hold up. Emily pipes up. So, Sphene, if you're going as me and you're going as my capture, how's that work?
Ari is being the capturer. I am
Okay.
being you.
Yes,
I am
I'm
not
the
being
catcher.
Okay. Just making sure
If I pick
all the details.
you
We're
up,
talking about multiple plans at once. I got a little
you've
confused on the
seen what
plans.
people look like when they get drunk, right? Eventually, after a handful of drinks, they kind of pass out.
You think I haven't been to my fair share? Do you think how do you think I got out of there?
I need you to mimic them.
I will do my
And
best.
kind of half-assed speak.
Throughout walking. Stumble a bit,
Yes.
trip over my own feet.
When I ask you who you are,
slur a bit.
Ugh.
Emily Clawford.
Yes.
You must put a little bit of royal.
Emily Clawford.
It's Conwell, actually.
Oh, Conwell. Sorry, I didn't get your last name much. Emily Conwell.
Does this work with you, Emily?
Ball as a plan would, yeah.
Not much, but it's what we could throw together.
Well, we don't know what their powers are like. We could be walking into a trap.
Exactly.
At this
Oh,
time, you
left-
guys hear over the walkie-talkie a deep voice. I have Garrus Catan. Whoever's on the other side of these rocks, bring Emily Conwell to the warehouse at midnight.
Do I recognize
right.
said voice?
You recognize it as one of the bounty hunters.
All right. Now that no, they are aware that, or at least they know that we know now,
Shit.
which
Then our
means
cover's
now
blown.
we have to act right now.
It is early afternoon.
Please, someone say out of game. Someone bring up the fact that it is still daylight out.
It is still daylight out?
Right.
Oh, into the game.
Mhm.
Right. We need. Okay, then. May I suggest we look around for Emily for a bit of time?
How about this? I'll go find a quiet place. A porta potty. A place where I can easily hide and do some makeup and things.
Does this place have any rooms to the barkeep?
The barkeep's like, yeah, we have 3 rooms upstairs. They're 5 silver.
How
for the
much
night.
for us to borrow one for a few minutes and you never speak of it?
Well, if you...
Oh, about another
Danny-
shot.
I'll take another shot. 20 gold, and then I was at the festival all day. I'll lock up the door when leave you guys to be. Just don't drink too much.
Done and done. I'll hand
Okay.
it
Done
over.
and done.
'Kay.
Take this shot and get out.
He takes a shot, locks the bar, closes the door, locks the door from the outside so you guys can still leave. And leave you guys to be in the empty tavern.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and use my disguise kit.
Okay.
Can
pick that up.
help? Can we help her with it?
We'll pick that up next week.
Ah!